Storm should be over in a few days. Those should be fine. It wasn't over when I was out today, so not fun. Yeah, so I had to basically brave the storm to get to the barbers. I used to, because the last time I went was before I got a bike, so I used to have to walk like 20 minutes to get the bus, which takes around like half an hour more. So that takes forever. And then I was excited to bike there for the first time. I was like, oh, that's so much quicker. That's like half an hour and I can arrive. And then when I was supposed to go out, it was like absolutely chucking it down. It was windy as hell. Like all the bins are getting tipped over. So I was like, nope, I'm not going out in this weather. I'm not walking. I'm not cycling. I'm not doing anything outside in this weather. So I told him, oh, like, let's reschedule. And then he says, oh, can you come this afternoon instead? I checked the weather forecast. It says in the afternoon the rain should subside. So I was like, okay, fine, that's 2 o'clock. And then I waited and waited, and at 1 o'clock it was still absolutely pouring. I was starting to get worried, but then by the time I left home, it was actually clear, so it was fine. And I was on the car road. I was riding, and then suddenly it started raining again. And I greatly regretted not putting my raincoat on before I started, because I was on the road by then. I couldn't like stop and just do that. Like even if I could stop, but like I couldn't like open my bag in the middle of the downpour and grab my raincoat. So I just braved the rain. My vision was getting obscured, and I got to the cycling path, which was off-road. And then because of the rain on my glasses, I couldn't see the giant puddle that was in front of me. I rammed into it with my full speed. That was a bit scary. Like that was the biggest splash I'd had in a while. But that was fine. By the time my haircut was done, I was pretty much dry. So it was okay. We'll all clear my way back. And for some reason, I don't know why, every time when I go towards southwest of Manchester, Google Maps does this thing where on my way there, it tells me to go through it's huge park area, lots of like, I don't know, what do you call that? Like paths just through the woods and things, just off-road basically. And I'll keep going the wrong way because it's very confusing. The paths don't have names. It's just like all the paths together make up like NCN 62, like National Cycling Route 62, National Cycling Network 62. It just kept saying in my ears, oh, turn left to go on to continue on this NCN 62. I'm like, which left? There's like 3 different lefts. I just didn't know how to go anywhere. And I kept having to stop and then like look at the map, but the reception was shit. And then all the time I'd like go down a certain path and it would give like dudun, which means like it's rerouting. And I feel like it's like the dudum on Duolingo. It's like, oh, you did this wrong. You did the wrong thing. And I felt punished. So I had to go back and go another way. I hated that. Like, I appreciate going on a car-free path, but at the same time, it was so incredibly confusing. But for some reason, every time when I come back from that part of Manchester, Google Maps would just tell me to go on the car road, and it was like, it was more dangerous, obviously, but it was straightforward, it was easy, and it was faster because of that. So I'm like, why didn't I just do that in the first place? Anyway, that was my rant. That was my Google Maps rant. What did I do? What did I miss?